So I've added a NBRP trail exhaust system to my Arctic Cat Turbo. It's the 998 Yamaha engine, so this would also apply to the Sidewinder. I'm reading everywhere that anytime you put an exhaust on these that you really should add fuel as well. And today I'm going to install the EJK fuel programmer on this machine. So here's the box that it came in from Royal Distributing here in Canada. Shipped it Purolator, got it in a day, which is as fast as I've ever gotten anything. So I chose the EJK kit as opposed to other kits. Basically I'd done some research and I learned that Dobeck Performance actually manufactures this kit. And as it turns out, they actually make similar products for other manufacturers. I'm not going to name names, but you know, in doing so, they can actually, of course, sell this cheaper under their own brand. So that's why I basically chose this kit. So inside the box, let's see here. Looks like instructions. Here's our programmer, which is actually smaller than I thought it would be. And our wiring harness. I'm going to guess where that goes. I haven't read the instructions just yet. Quick reference card, a few stickers, looks like a Velcro pad, and some zip ties. So at a quick glance, I've looked the instructions over. I don't see that they actually tell you where this goes, but anybody that has one of these machines know that there's a electrical connection basically under the hood. You have to take off every time you remove your top panel, and it basically looks to me like this just plugs in there, and there's one wire that needs to be hooked up for a ground. So I've got the side panel off this machine. Now that I get looking, I actually initially thought that it would plug in here. It doesn't actually say in the instructions, but this plug-in is quite a bit bigger than that one, so I'll keep looking. It doesn't go there, obviously. So now I've got the hood off the machine. It appears that it would plug into this harness right here. It's basically down from your steering shaft, or sitting right underneath your handlebars. And it looks to be like this harness basically goes to your injectors. So I'm pretty sure that's the one. So the progress so far, I've used a ground, which, see it there, is a small metric bolt that actually had a ground wire on it already. So I used that bolt to ground the EJK kit. And basically my plan is to put it somewhere near the goggle warmer or whatever in my top panel. So now I've got the sled back together. Sorry, I couldn't video it with one hand and try and work with the other, but anyways, I got the sled back together. My plan is to kind of just basically tuck it inside of this goggle bag for now, just to kind of conceal it. I don't really know. I might come up with something different down the road, but this is supposed to come preset. Basically, you can fine tune it from there. I've actually ran this sled a little bit with the exhaust only on it. So now I'm quite curious to see if this fuel programmer actually does anything that you can feel. Like feel the power difference or whatever. So now I'm back from a ride. I got a chance to try the machine. I got my EJK. I slide it right in this goggle bag here. Perfect. Kind of out of the weather. Anyways, it does have performance gains. Like, you can feel it. You definitely know there's a difference. As soon as I turn the key, had a different exhaust note. It actually makes the can sound a lot crisper, a lot meaner, I guess. A couple things I did notice right away is it makes my machine flash a couple error codes, and they're all related to fuel injector circuits. I really don't like that. I've actually contacted Dobeck, and they tell me that the ECMs on these machines are very sensitive, and that it's probably nothing to worry about. To me, the EJK seemed to do weird things. As far as I could tell, it worked perfect for about the first, I was going to say 10-15 minutes when it's cold, but sometimes it's not even that long until the machine warms up. And then to me, it seems like the EJK does strange things, but I shot videos and actually sent them to Dobeck, and you know, in conversations back and forth, they say it's working perfectly normal. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the engine codes coming up. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do just yet. I may keep it and try and forget about it, but I don't know. But anyway, that's my experience. EJK or Dobeck, sorry, was very great to deal with. Communication back and forth. We had 3 or 4 phone calls. Trying. I was worried. They weren't. They seemed to think that it's perfectly normal. But anyway, like I say, it does have performance gains you can feel. I don't know whether I'm going to leave it on the machine yet or not. I just don't like the error codes coming up, and this machine's under warranty, and I don't want to put anything on it that's going to screw up with my warranties. And maybe you guys could post in the comments below if you've had similar experiences. Any of you guys that are running these, has it made your machine throw engine codes? Like I say, every one, it's P201, P202, or 0202, P0203. They're all fuel injector circuit codes. They tell me that the ECM on this machine is very sensitive and that it picks up on that the EJK is there, basically. Anyway, I don't know. I don't particularly like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, but this is just my experience. Like I say, leave your thoughts in the comments, maybe your experiences, whether you've had the EJK and it's doing the same thing to you. And have a good day.